Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen and it is time for the MTB Slam of August. I'm pretty excited about this, but let me go ahead and give you the introduction of what Mystery Tackle Box is. Mystery Tackle Box is a subscription-based product. For roughly $12 to $15 a month, they send you a box of tackle. Pretty simple. This tackle usually retails for between $20 and $25, $30 sometimes. And they send it to you monthly. You can subscribe you can subscribe monthly or you can subscribe annually, and I'm pretty sure there's several in between anyway. But it's a pretty cool way of being able to try out new tackle that maybe you've never seen before. These guys are contacting small bait companies and things like that, these little startup bait companies, and you're able to try these really cool lures, and a lot of them are handmade. You know, it's pretty cool. But anyway, so what I do here for the MTB Slam is I open up the box right here on the boat. I take a look at what's in the box, I introduce it all, then I put it on some rods, tell you guys how I rig it up, and then I go out and I try to catch a fish on each lure that's in the box. So, sun's coming up, I kind of want to do this early. It's going to be miserable today. It's supposed to be 98, 99 degrees, heat index of somewhere around 105, so, and very little wind. So, kind of made it a little more challenging for myself than I really want to, but it's August, so I'm not going to have too many high hopes for today. I'm just going to try my hardest. So let's open this up, see what's in it. All right, little swim bait, couple of little swim baits. All right, now this month there's supposed to be a gift. It's basically a birthday gift from Mystery Tackle Box. It's for their I think it's their second birthday, but I'm pretty sure this is it. This is a hoop rag, and you guys have watched my videos know that I wear a sunscreen, a piece of cloth for sunscreen instead of wearing sunscreen itself. So this is a Mystery Tackle Box hoop rag. How cool is that? Huh. Got all the little lures and stuff on it. So I'm gonna have to put that on today. Let's pull the little card out and look at what I have. I have a Cannon Lures Aqua Relic. It is a swim bait. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in swim baits, but it's a little baby bass. So we'll throw that around, see if I can catch something on it. Bottom walker, oh, and it retails for $11.95. Let's see, River to Sea bottom walker. This feels like a full pack, and it's a bunch of little swim baits. Throw those around this morning. It retails for $5.24. The Biospawn Vile Craw. Oh, this is a little flipping punching bait. It comes in red. I got it in red this morning. So flipping, punching, you could probably swim it like a frog. There's probably a dozen things you could do with this stinking thing. That's cool. So the Biospawn Vile Craw, it's a 4-pack, retails for $6.29. Says I got some worms in here. The 6-inch hogtail. There's that chartreuse again. That's my nemesis color right there. I'm in a different lake. It's got a muddy side to it, so I may have to make a long run to find some mud, but it is a 6-inch hogtail from Fish Hog, $3.99. This is a 4-pack. VMC. Oh, cool. VMC hooks. These are the 7319 WG hook, 2/0 and 3/0. It's got a long, after the offset bend, it's got a long little shank to it. So whatever that does, we'll figure it out. And then the de-fishing soap. Clean up for dinner with de-fishing soap. An all-natural soap, not just to mask fishy odors, but to eliminate them. So maybe that'll work good if I wash my hands before I fish, because I did put gas in the boat and put oil in the boat this morning on the way. And I kind of, am picky about how my baits smell. But I won't be catching a fish on this. Sorry. All right, we'll talk about all the cards and everything else later. Let me rig up and go fishing. All right, well, to start off, I have only rigged 2 rods so far. I'm gonna rig these 2 swim baits on, see if I can't catch them while they're shallow and active this morning, because I think these 2 will be the hardest ones to get deep when I'm out fishing deep later on. So The River to Sea bottom walker shad. I'm pretty sure it lands on the bottom. It looks like it does, and it sits just like this, but it's a nice little swim bait. I like the color. Rigged that up on a medium action rod. I probably should put it on a medium heavy, but I didn't feel like getting one out because I'm lazy. Now the other one is the Canaan Lure Aqua Relic. Look at the paint job on that. That's pretty good. Little photo paint job. Anyway, I'm gonna throw it around these seawalls, around these deep docks, see what happens. All right, let's jump on it. Crap. Many of you guys, I can't. Forgot to turn the camera on. Holy cow. This is a good fish too. He's hooked pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little 3.5 pounder. Oh, he's blind in one eye. Goodness gracious. The first blind fish I've caught, but anyway. Nice little bass. I was just throwing that little River to Sea bottom bouncer. Let me get the camera set up. Oh man, that was awesome. Look at that fish. Yeah, I was just throwing the River to Sea bottom bouncer. Just kind of dragging it along the bottom and hopping it. And caught a nice little fish. Come on, go back there with your mama. Knocked an eye off of it. But yeah, just throwing that little bottom bouncer thing by River to Sea. It's a pretty good bait. The only thing I didn't like about it is every, 10, 15, 20 casts or whatever, the tail would wrap up around it like that, and it won't come out while you're retrieving. You don't realize it till you get it back in. But dude, caught a nice fish. Like I said, I like that color. I dyed the tail in JJ's Magic to make it look like a bluegill, because those are kind of bluegill colors. So, and it worked. So that's one. Let's keep throwing that little Canaan swim bait, see if I can catch one while they're still a little bit shallow. That fish was in 4 feet of water, maybe 5 feet of water, so pretty cool. You guys might recognize this spot from my last MTB Slam. If the fish are here, you might as well go see if, go catch them. So. Whoa, good fish. Yes, sir. He thinks he's big. Let's get him up in here. Not a bad fish. All right, what I did is I put this little, let me pull the card out so I'm talking about the right stuff. Decided to do a Carolina rig. Got a nice little, let me get the sun right. Sorry guys. Get the sun right in your face. Spin the boat out. All right. Let me get the card out. All right. I was using that VMC wide gap hook. I put it on a Carolina rig because you guys know I got confidence in a Carolina rig. And this is the hogtail worm, that chartreuse one that I didn't think I'd catch a fish on. So it's a 6-inch hogtail by Fish Hog. Retail for $3.99. Nice fish. He's kind of chunky. He's had a little bit to eat tonight. I'm not used to these Oconee bass. Our Clark Hill bass are healthy. Let him go. All right, so that's 2 fish. I got to catch one on the Vile Crawl by Biospawn, which shouldn't be a hard deal. I need to go find some grass and start punching it, I guess. And then you can use that thing as a topwater frog too, I'm pretty sure. It's got the shape to it. And then the Aqua Relics Canaan Lures. See if I can catch one on that. So, by Canaan Lures. Come out of there. Come on. And this stuff is hard to get a fish out of. Ain't that big. It's a good solid fish though. I really need to start netting the ones from my job shot, or they get all tangled up. That's a big fish. I did it again, didn't I, guys? It's gonna be a striper. Nope. Big largemouth. Look, too many treble swinging. Sticky hooks. Bad little fish. Always have a topwater ready. All right. Well, here's a little tidbit of I guess Gene Jensen trivia. This is the spot I caught my very first tournament fish. It was wintertime and I was throwing a lead-headed grub and ripping it out of the grass that's on this point. Grass was dead at the time. And every time I'd pull it through that grass, there'd be a bass sitting right there and just whack it. I must have caught 5 out of this spot. And you know what's funny? I haven't fished it since. Oh, I think I got one. Ah, yes. Another dink to be excited about. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's only been 12 hours between fish on the MTB Slam. Another dink. Can I hold it close? Let's see if this GoPro can make it look big. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. All right. Here we go. Set this up right. Whoa, he's trying to get loose. Okay. I don't think I can hide my hands behind him. Oh, can I make him look big? Big fish. Oh. 3 out of 4. I got to go home. Sun's going down. That's 12 hours between fish for the MTB Slam. I learned a lot today. The first thing I learned is I hate fishing in August. The second thing I learned, trust your electronics. The third thing I learned, don't trust history. Been telling myself all day long, there's no way the bass are 30 feet deep. They never get 30 feet deep on this lake. 20 at the most. Been catching them on a drop shot in 30 feet of water. I haven't been able to catch them on that, and I haven't been able to, of course I haven't been able to catch them on that swim bait because that swim bait doesn't run deep. So it is what it is. All right, let me pull out here. I'm gonna get set up. I'm gonna close this thing out because I got to go. It's been a long day. Oh, I really don't know what to say. It has been a rough day. Card. I need to get the card out. First fish I caught was on the River to Sea bottom walker. This little thing right here. That's a good fish, about a 3.5 pounder, maybe a 4. I dipped, like I said, I dipped the tail in chartreuse JJ so I can make it kind of look like a bluegill because I was swimming it in shallow water. And just bring it back to the boat, and the fish nailed it. Unfortunately, as soon as I started fighting the fish, I turned and looked at the camera, and I hadn't pressed play, or hadn't pressed record. So I ran back there real quick and pressed record. But anyway, my bad. Let's see, the second one was on the chartreuse Carolina rig. It is the Fish Hog 6-inch hogtail. Now let me tell you a little bit something about this that I noticed. This soft plastic is pretty durable. I mean, it's a little tougher than your normal soft plastic. I kind of like it. Use the little 2-aught VMC wide gap hook. I want to show you these VMC hooks real quick. See get a little more space up top, and you have a little barb on there to hold the worm up there, and it seemed to do pretty good. Little 2-aught wide gap. Nice little light wire hook, so I didn't have to set the hook hard. Then was the struggle. The biospawn. This last fish I caught as I was reeling in my punch bait. A little milfoil right there, but anyway. And I got it on 50-pound braid, 1 ounce weight. This is a mustad flipping hook. So, that little dink that I was real happy about. And of course, the one that I did not catch a single fish on was the most expensive one, the Canaan swim bait. A couple of things about this bait. First of all, it doesn't swim deep, so I only had this morning to really try. Would have liked to have seen it in a shad pattern. Beggars can't be picky. Every once in a while on a cast, the hooks would get caught up in the joints. I'm not a real fan of multi-jointed swim baits. I'm not a real big fan of most swim baits, but every once in a while the hook would get caught up in the joint on the cast, and it'd swim sideways back to the boat. Both the front hook and the back hook would do it every once in a while. It's only got 1 speed. You can't stop it, because when you stop it, it falls weird. It turns on its side. You can't reel it really fast because it turns on its side. So it's kind of a medium retrieve. It's hard to change when you change speeds. Basically what I was trying to do is I was trying to get a reaction strike. And to do that, you've got to change directions or change speeds. So when I tried to change directions, it just rolled on its side, which is not what you want it to do. You want it to zigzag. You know, and so when you slow down or you know, like what I like about a swim bait is a lot of swim baits is when you stop them, they'll turn and they'll face away from you. So it's facing whatever fish is following. I got a lot of followers on it, but when I'd kill it, it'd just roll up on its side and the bass would swim away. So I wasn't really impressed with this bait. It'll catch fish, I know it will. You just got to get them in the right mood. And that wasn't today. Like I said, it was 98, 99 degrees today, 105, 106 heat index. I tried to see how many gallons of water I could drink before I went to the restroom. It's been crazy, so I'm almost out of water. My ice is melted. But all in all, I learned a lot. You know, even on the tough days, it's important to take something out of it and learn something from it. Another thing about summertime, especially bank fishermen, guys that are fishing shallow lakes and things like that, don't expect much. Don't expect it to be a bomb, you know, a bomb of a day where you're just loading the boat. It got so bad today, I took a break from bass fishing, went by a dock, there was a bunch of crappie underneath it, grabbed my crappie poles. You can see there's 2 of them out. I'm sorry, crappie poles for a lot of you guys that make fun of how I say crappie. And I caught, you know, 6 or 7. I got dinner in the back of the boat, so not very big, but I you know, had to take a break. I really did. It was killing me. It was mentally draining me. So anyway, the mystery tackle box. Let's go through the little cards so I don't forget, because there's a lot of really cool things going on. I really like the Hoorag. It was pretty nice. Pretty cool colors and everything else, but it kept me cool during the day as long as I didn't keep it crunched up around my neck. Seemed to insulate me when I did that. Let's see, the cards. Ooh, I got some sweat in my eye. Hold on. Okay. Post a picture. Here's the Biospawn giveaway. Post a picture of your Biospawn baits on one of the social media channels. below. Then follow us and tag us for a chance to win one Biospawn bait in every color. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Pretty cool. This is a celebration free birthday. Look at KVD, Carl Von Dibble. That's flipping honey. Oh, that's hilarious. Special gift for you in celebration of our second birthday. I can't imagine how many of these they had to buy and ship to us. That's awesome. I think that's it. I'm gonna dig through, make sure I'm not missing anything. That's it. Oh, I got to use the soap because my hands smell like fish, which is not a bad thing. In my world, that's proof that you caught fish. Sounds like soap. I tell you though, one thing that's nice to have soap on the boat is when you get sunscreen on your hands, you have something to wash that sunscreen off. So, you know, I may have to get me some of that because that's something I really need to keep on my boat because every once in a while I have to use sunscreen as much as I hate it. Well guys, go pick up a mystery tackle box. I tell you, the mystery tackle box, you can get the first month for $4.99, $4.99. And I'm gonna put the code right up here. You just go on their website and sign up. Understand that when you sign up and give them your credit card, that if you don't cancel it, they're gonna charge you for the next month. Another thing I see a lot of complaints about is, I see a lot of guys complaining about how long it takes to get it. Okay, they mail them out on the 10th, they mail it snail mail, and it takes 5 to 7 days to get it. It takes 8 days for me to get it, and you don't see me complaining. It's gonna show up, you're gonna get it in your mailbox. If you don't get it in 9 to 10 days, then email them and they will make it right. The guys up at Mystery Tackle Box, they stand behind their product, so be sure to just be patient. Just check them out and try out new lures. It's a great opportunity to be able to try out new things and to gain confidence in lures you never even thought you would. But I'm telling you, just get out on the water, have fun, take a kid fishing, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this video, share it with your friends, share my channel with your friends. I'm trying to push, I'm almost to 50,000 subscribers on my other channel, so introduce your friends to it who fish, introduce your friends who don't fish to it. But I really enjoy teaching people how to fish. Get out on the water, have a great day, and enjoy fishing.